Good day, human Latiosites. This is LatiosAzurill, and welcome to Season 9 of the Western Pokemon League. So, let's talk about the Season 9 WPL Philadelphia Froakies. We might have taken Season 8 off, but we are back. So, in the draft, we started off with Victini. Now, Victini is just an all-around good Pokemon. You got coverage, hits pretty hard, nice 600 BST, just an all-around good Pokemon. You got V-Create, you got Volt Strike, it hits pretty hard, and plus you got U-Turn, so you can get the Switch Initiative. Just an all-around good Pokemon. We also have Cresselia. Now, Cresselia doesn't necessarily hit as hard, but it will live for a long time. Once again, one problem is we are getting that weakness to Dark once again, so we're going to have a lot of problems with knockoff foreseeably in this team. But set up a couple Calm Minds, and Cresselia can pretty easily live a bunch of hits. We also have Donphan. Now, Donphan can both set up rocks, it can also, it's a spinner, you can get rid of them, so it's pretty good to have. Priority, hits pretty hard, it's a good Pokemon. We've also got Porygon 2. Now, Porygon 2, once again, pretty bulky, big thing, Eviolite, which kind of could be an issue because now we have another Pokemon that is weak to knockoff. Might not be super effective, but definitely a concern nonetheless. But assuming we don't lose our Eviolite, it's going to live for a long time. You get recovery, access, hits pretty hard for a bulky Pokemon. It's a good Pokemon, plus only one legitimate weakness, so it's a good Pokemon. We also got Toxicroak, we got the Poison Stab, we got the Fighting Stab, Sucker Punch. Honestly, the big thing here is it just hits some of the weaknesses that other team members have, because it's not weak to Dark, which is an advantage on this particular team. We've also got Type Null, another bulky Eviolite Pokemon, but Type Null can it can take some hits, it can deal some hits. It's a good Pokemon. I don't necessarily know how much we're really going to use it because, once again, its move pool is somewhat limited, especially compared to its evolution, but it can still definitely put in some work as just a bulky Pokemon. I mean, it's a decent rest talker, if nothing else, with the Eviolite. Alright, we've also got Volcanion. It doesn't have too many weaknesses, it's immune to water, it's another fire type. It hits pretty hard. It's an all-around good Pokemon. It has some decent-ish type coverage, and it can definitely put in some work. We've also got Mimikyu. Mimikyu's big thing is you basically get a free attack. You get a free substitute on turn 1, which is useful. You can set up a Sword Dance and then Shadow Sneak away. Unfortunately, though, its stats aren't all that impressive aside from that. It does nicely get priority. It gets some decent-ish coverage. It can hit pretty hard once it sets up a Sword Dance, but then again, it's very situational at that. We've also got Galvantula. Galvantula can set up the Sticky Web, and that's pretty much its big thing. It can hit somewhat hard. It can hit pretty hard with a Bug Buzz or Thunder. It's a good Pokemon. We've also got Espeon. Espeon is a really good insurance policy from opponents setting up, because we can easily just Magic Bounce anything, so that is convenient to have. I mean, it hits pretty hard, it's a really good offensive special attacker, but once again, it's another Pokemon we have that is weak to Dark, so that could be an issue. But it's still, I mean, it does get Dazzling Gleam, so if it can live the hit, then then that will probably hurt from its attack. Overall, it's a good Pokemon. And we've got our Mega for this season, Mega Aggron. Mega Aggron, it can take a bunch of hits. It does lose the rock typing, which means it is only one time weak to fighting, which is and to ground, which is convenient since it's, well, more likely to live a hit. Unfortunately, that does mean it loses its rock stab, but It's pretty hard, really good physical wall, which is pretty good complementing with our bulky, like with Cresselia, for instance. We do have a nice bulky team. It does have that immunity to poison, which is really nice, so it can't be taken down with toxic. It is still at risk of burn, but that's, I mean, you're not going to really stall out with burn. So as long as it can live long enough, then I can theoretically take something out with another Pokemon. But it's a good Pokemon. It hits pretty hard, and it's going to live. So big issues on our team that I found is we have that weakness to Dark, especially to knock off, which can be an issue, especially because we have 2 EV-like Pokemon. Another big issue is Ground. We have a pretty bad weakness to Ground on this team, so that is definitely a consideration moving forward this season. But for right now, I think this team does have potential, but once again, it is somewhat situational in its usage. We'll see how things go as we progress in the season. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for week 1. Goodbye!